Hello my lovelies, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome here. I am so pleased to have you because you're all wonderful. So hello, I hope you're all well. I'm starting a new project, a totally new journal, and so it's going to be a design team project for Wondubar Crafts, who is my lovely, gorgeous, amazing, talented friend Denise. And this kit is called Martha, and wait till you see it, it's just brilliant, you're going to love it. So I've printed all mine on coffee, well not all, I've printed it on coffee dye paper, and this is how it came out, but I will show you because I've printed some not on coffee dyed paper. Let's see. Oh yeah, look, can you see the difference? It's made to look all grungy anyway, but so on coffee dyed paper it looks super old, don't it? It's amazing. But that's what it's like on plain copy paper. And what I'll do is, as I flick through, I'll show you, because I did print a couple onto white paper because I just fancied it when I was looking at them. But yeah, the majority is on coffee dyed paper, but as you just saw, you don't have to print them on that. You can go straight on white and they'll still be lovely to make your journal look beautiful and old, because she's so talented. And yeah, she just blows me away. She's so clever. So there's the kit, and then there's like the extra bits, and this is everything. And I think it's a total of 17 pages, like for everything, and it's just brilliant. So we've got this background page, and then we have this one, and look at it all. It just looks so old. Just fabulous. It looks so old. We've got this beautiful one. I love it. With I'm not sure if these are lilies or not. They look like little snowdrops. But yeah, just beautiful flowers on that background. This one, oh look how gorgeous it is, and it's got like a map. Her mum was originally from Scotland, and then she moved to the States years and years ago, and sadly Denise lost her mum earlier this year, and she made this kit as a tribute to her, and oh my word, what a tribute. This is the same page on white, and so you can see the difference there. And look, there's like a map of Scotland, there's a ticket to come to New York, there's all other bits and bobs there, receipts and whatnot. And yeah, absolutely amazing. So I printed it out twice because I thought I will probably bind the one on coffee dyed paper straight into the book as it is, and then this one I can tear bits off and use it when I'm building up a tag or anything, like just building up a page. So I thought I'll have it again and I'll do it on white so it's a bit brighter, and then yeah, I can do what I want with it. Another background page, and look at this, it's sheet music and it just looks like so old. And then over the top that is a lily growing there, and well, I'm sure it is. And look, there's a bee down here, like there's all little bits and bobs, like there's a signature, there's a bit of writing there. It is just gorgeous. There's this background page, I love it. Look, you've got the clock and from the beginning, and then you've got tickets from receipt thing from another bit, and that, and she's put it together in this lovely page. And then we've got this pink one. I love this, and they just look so old already, they look brilliant. And then we've got this page, and this is like an old postcard, and we've got the envelope there. And again, a different colour and style. How beautiful they are. And then we've got a couple of these, which I love, because there's binds them straight into the book. And look, you've got a lovely spot for journaling. Aren't they lovely? Just absolutely gorgeous. and another one like that. Oh, her talent just blows me away. I'm so in awe, and I really, really want to do her mum proud, you know. I want this journal to be a lovely tribute to her mum, you know, because she made all this, like, not long after losing her mum, while grieving, and managed to come out with something so beautiful. Whereas I know when I lost my dad, and I was grieving, you were lucky if that day I got up and showered and that, put it that way. And for her to have made something so beautiful, instead of letting the grief eat away, was just amazing, absolutely amazing. So I'm so proud of her, and I'm proud to call her my friend. So yeah, that's that one. And this is it again, on white, just a little bit brighter, you see, because I thought, not loads of difference, is there? But I thought I can use these throughout, you know, because they're so lovely. Look at this gorgeous ledger, and it's got like the birds there, and just really lovely, like, looks like a pencil drawing really, and it's on the ledger paper like that. I just think it's amazing. And then we've got the tags and the little tickets. Sorry for that little outburst of song. It just makes me happy, and when I'm happy I sing. But yeah, it's just so pretty, and it really is so pretty. And then look, that's that page again, shrunk down to be like a journaling card. Absolutely stunning. And then there's this one again on white, so that you can see. So it's a fabulous kit, and I'm going to be working on a hardback journal this time for this one, I think. Unless, well, that's what I'm starting out with in mind. It might change, because I'll start working on the inners before I work on the outers. So yeah, it may change, but at the moment I'm thinking of doing a nice hardback book. So I'll be doing the insides first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go away and cut out all my bits that I need to cut out to get started, and we'll go from there. Right, okay, so look, I am fussy cutted to the max. I ain't a fussy cutter, don't do it that often. I look for if it can be done on the big shot, like if there's shapes that I've got and that, because I'm not a straight line cutter or nothing like that. But look what we've got, you see. We've got these lovely postcards, and they fit them, you see. So I think they're really cute, so they'll probably stay as is, right? And then we've got all these like journaling spots, like you can use them as a little journaling card, or you can stick them on the page and things. Same with these lovely gorgeous ones. These envelopes are just fabulous, but look, they're so beautiful on both sides. They really are. So they're not going to be stuck down. These will probably go in pockets and things like that, with little noting or little bits of ephemera. But yeah, I might decorate one or two. But what I was thinking, I've got my couple of big tags here already. I haven't inked them yet. I've only inked around the rough oldie weldy one, you know, like the one that's all raggedy. Our little bits, we've got our banners. So yeah, I've got loads to be getting on with. Oh, sorry, I just knocked the big paper cup over. And I've got out my shabby box, because you know most of my stuff is really bright and colourful and blingy and that. So yeah, I've got the shabby box out. I've got some more proper fabric, but that's all like the shabby scraps. So that's the kind of way I'm thinking of going with this kit, because it's so lovely, and it like, it looks all old and everything. As I said, it's dedicated. She made this kit in honour of her mum, And yeah, I was just blown away that she managed to create something so beautiful when she was going through such a difficult time. Like I said, I couldn't have done it. But what I was thinking was, I might, I've got my whole pages that was in the kit, and then I might do some bits with these little bits onto pages and get them all. Oh, look at that. I'll just run my nail along it, and look. I shouldn't have done it again, should I? Because I can't use this bit now. But, well, unless I was covering that bit. No, I don't want any restrictions on myself. So that can go to one side. It can be used to back things. I'm always backing stuff on coffee dyed paper. So, yeah, I've got a few bits and bobs sorted already. Is that a plain piece? Yeah. This is just where I'm putting the bits and pieces that are going to go in with, there's the papers that I printed off. So, I've just been gathering a few little bits. Just so that, yeah, I can start getting a feel of where I want to go. So, for the minute, I'm going to put these away. Oh, look, I cut out her little name because it's so gorgeous, and I thought I'm going to have that on the desk. I'll put this to one side because I will be backing that. I like the shape and that, and these. And I'll just keep these smaller pieces. These will probably need to go round again. I definitely will have to on the ones that were printed on white. But yeah, I did leave like a bit of border because these had like a little stamp edge. I ain't got them little scissors that do the bit like a stamp. So yeah, I was putting these to one side. So now let's grab a paper clip, and then none of them will get lost. And yeah, I thought if I did a bit of a collage with some of these pieces on here with some fabric, maybe I'll do a couple of pages today, who knows. And yeah, then, oh, that's really pretty, isn't it? I'm going for really, really pretty frilly loveliness. I wonder if I've got enough. That will reach down that side. I don't know if I've got enough to do two ends, but it don't matter, it's going to be bound in, they're not going to be next to each other. So yeah, no, that will only do one side, but I do like that. Oh, well, I've got it in. See, that I think is avocado dyed. That was sent to me by Denise. She does send me some lovely bits. This is just the plain beige. I have got enough of that to do both ends. Right, I think I'll have a bit of that out then. I've got some doilies. Oh, lots of bits and bobs. I'm just thinking what I might want right this minute. I probably won't want the doilies this minute. Oh, I like that as well. Just grabbing out some little bits and that, because yeah, I just want this to be really pretty. Grab that out. I won't use all these bits obviously, but yeah, I just want them. I just want them now. Right, I'll just throw them bits there for now because I'm getting carried away. I'm only doing one page at the minute. So, ooh, that's nice. It's not even, but that don't matter. That could go underneath. Oh, that's not long enough. Oh, it is. Look. Oh, I don't know if I'm too low down. Right. Something maybe going across the bottom and like sort of so it's like little bits of fluff and whatnot hanging out. Oh, like that. Oh yeah, I think that might be good. So we've started. Because yeah, sometimes you just look at it and think, oh, I don't know where to start. But yeah, I'm going to start here. And it don't matter that this side's thicker than this side, because if I get that page ain't going to be near this page for one, and the other thing, it's going under here, it's just like a sort of layer, and then it is straight. Oh yeah, I do like that. Right, let's get it stuck down, and then we can go from there. Oh, it's exciting. I was thinking, I've just got all this out, I didn't have a clue what I'm going to do. But yeah, with these lovely, lovely pieces, you don't even need a lot sometimes. Like with this, I don't know where I got this bit. This bit might have been sent to me from Denise as well. I'm not too sure. But it's inspiring, isn't it, when you can see stuff like pretty and that, you know. Some of these are old, like what she gave me before. I've got to have a proper look actually in that box, because oh God, I want it to be down a bit. Oh no, that'll be okay. And then it's just hanging out a bit at the bottom of the page, but that's all right. And then we'll trim the ends off. But yeah, she did send me some bits like that was really old, like pieces of of a wedding dress and things like that. Let's see, I'm not sure if I've got them in here or if I put them in a safe place. Oh yeah, look, I've got those bits. They're gorgeous. I did I did a pocket with one of those, inspired by, what's she called? Trisha. Is it a bit of a shabby chic or a touch of shabby? Oh, you'll know what I mean. Ruby watches her and that, like little books. It's called I think it's a touch of shabby chic, something like that. And I did a what do you call it? Yeah, a pocket with a bit of this, like inspired. She gave me the idea, and oh yeah, it was really lovely. But oh look, that'd be lovely. That'll have to be for another page. Look, to come out the bottom. Look at that. But yeah, not this page because I've got a bit. But yeah, look, Denise sent me some bits like this, which are little pieces of antique lace, like that's come off, like maybe a placemat or a lady's handkerchief or things like that. It's really delicate. Right, I'll just have a little run. Right, so yeah, I had a little rummage. There's a couple more pieces that I've got out, so I don't have to keep reaching over and rummaging. I think I'll be fine with those. Right, so that bit I'll put over there. Oh, and that bit. Right. So we've started on our page. So what I've just grabbed is a stencil, and I'll just grab, I've got on here vintage photo. I haven't dipped it in the ink. That was just from where I've inked around the edge of a couple of the bits that I've fussy cut out. So yeah, I haven't re-dipped or dabbed. What would you say? You dip or dab onto your ink? You dab really, didn't you? So yeah, I didn't dab. I just used the excess. So I don't want it too dark, but I do want some nice gorgeousness on the pages where normally I go in with loads and loads of colour. I want it all quite neutral colours and sort of naturals, creams, golds and that kind of things. But yeah, it I don't know if there's a little line going above this. Nah. I could have a bit in the middle so it's just coming out a bit from the centre signature. Hang on, let's find... No. Oh no, I know what I'll do. Right, I'll just put this back. Right. When we was away, the teas and coffees... Sorry, I've got to have a drop of my drink. I've got a dry throat. Excuse me, sorry. Right, so yeah, they would bring up our tea in the morning on these little trays. And so we picked up quite a few of these little doilies. Kathleen was like near enough holding the poor little waiter to ransom. With these, it was like, give me all your napkins, not napkins, doilies. Give me all your doilies. Like, what's his name? Like Bob Geldof at Live Aid, asking us to give us all our money. But yeah, it was funny. And she did get some to take home. I got a couple and that, which was cool. I should have coffee dried this, but I only thought of it 2 minutes ago. So I'm just grabbing my sprays, but to be on the safe side, I'm going to move my work and the bits, right, just to be on the safe side, because it is spray. Right, I really should have just dipped it in a bit of coffee and then come back tomorrow, but I don't want to. I want to crack on now. So I haven't got to go mad on it. This is weak coffee, and I'll just grab up my what's it called, heat tool. Right, a bit stronger on. Oh, the pump ain't working. Oh, right, hang on. I don't know why that pump ain't working, but it might be where I've refilled it and I didn't dissolve the coffee first like I normally would. Right, I think I'll have to go over with this one after, because it's too wet now. So I'll just grab my heat tool and we'll see how it comes out. Right, so all dried off and I think looking lovely. I don't want to put it down because I might have a little puddle or two on there. I don't want it getting wet again. When it's wet, they're so delicate, aren't they? As soon as they get a little tiny bit wet, I have to not touch them, because otherwise I end up ripping them to shreds. Right, so I thought I'm just going to glue that down on the page. So yeah, it'll be part of the page and sewn into the signature. I could just sew this in loose, but I think I'll prefer to glue it down, because yep, I like the look of that. So let's grab my Knot Podge. There it is. And I'll grab me this, because I do tend to make a mess. And I could use this glue, but I don't want like air bubbles, so I'm just going to start at the middle and glue that in and then work outwards, I think. Right, and yeah, it I'm not sure. I normally, if I'm gluing with doilies, I normally work with like pieces that I glue onto a page. I don't normally do the whole thing like this, but I just thought these square ones was unusual, and so that's what I wanted to do. Right, go over this side, and yeah, as you can see, there's some air bubbles and wrinkles and whatnot, but that's not a problem. I'm just putting this down as a base of like building up some loveliness on the page. Well, I hope it'll be loveliness. Not really sure. As you know, I make a hell of a lot of boho journals and boho journal related items, kits and beads and whatnot. But when I first started making journals, this was what I used to do. Was like shabby chic kind of ones, lots of lace and things like that, and neutrals, and yeah, that's what I used to do all the time. So right, I have no idea if I've done the right thing, but I'm going to grab my heat tool again and dry this off. Right, so it's all dry and I'm really happy with that. It's really nice and crinkly as well. So the paper, like the texture has changed, and yeah, it's crinkly. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So what I was thinking, I'm going to use a couple of these, maybe a journaling spot. What one? Oh, that one, I think. Right, I haven't ink turned that one. Let's grab some ink. And I really like these. They're just so lovely. Just quickly ink around the edge, because I know you don't want to watch me doing that, do you? And the colours on these are so beautiful. You don't need to go mad sitting there really inking and aging it all up, because it's all done for you. It's just gorgeous. So this one's already inked, but what I wanted to do is get a bit of sheet music. I'm going to, because this could still be journaled on, but I'm going to make this one into a pocket. So, and then put a tag in it, and grab my brilliant tear ruler, which is also from Denise, who designed this kit. So I am a lucky thing. Right. And you know when you think, yeah, I don't need one of them, and then when you get one, you think, oh, I don't know how I lived without it. That's how I feel at the minute with this. It's like my new best thing. And I didn't take it to the Isle of Wight with me because they're plastic. I was like, I am not taking that on a boat and it breaking on the way there. Like the thought of it, I think probably if I'd had it 10 years, I might have thought, oh yeah, it can go everywhere with me. But because it was, I only got it for my birthday, which was like earlier on in the month. And yeah, you know when you're like, no, it cannot leave these walls in case something terrible happens to it. So yeah, it didn't go nowhere. It stayed here. Oh, now I want that bit. Oh, I can still, oh no, I will do it straight, but then this bit will go on the wonk. Right. So I need it back there. Yeah, I didn't, because I didn't want it massive. Yep, that's alright. Right, so I do need to ink this though. And get these bits out of the way so that I don't start making too much mess for myself. Let's put them. Sorry, tidying up on camera. That's not funny because you can't even see me tidying up. You can just see a blank space with work waiting to be done, and hear me rustling while I tidy up. If I get too much on my desk, and there is a lot on my desk at the moment because there's all the fussy cut things. There's Lily made me this for my birthday with bits and bobs inside. I've got all the normal things I normally have on here as well. All this fabric and lace, and yeah, it's just oh, all a bit much. Right, didn't want loads on. I might do a bit more, just age it a little bit, taking it a bit further in so it just looks all nice and old around the bit that she's already done for us. So I'm just taking it in a little bit, and then I think what I'll do is come back onto the edges with a bit darker, maybe like walnut stain or something like that. Right, sorry, but it's worth not completely rushing so that you just don't end up with like blobs globs of colour. Right, not that, that's black, ivory, walnut stain. There we are. And I just want that on these edges. And it is nice and dark, but I don't want to go mad. But yeah, I might put a bit of this darker one around the edges of that as well, because it is a lovely rich dark brown. Maybe I should try some on my roots that are coming through. My grey hairs that I'm getting. But I should have been out tonight. It's Jamie's birthday, Halloween. But love him, he's got to work, so we went out only for a little short time today, because he didn't get home until the morning, and time he had a shower and everything like that. We ended up going out for lunch, but I was sort of rushing him, saying, well, we can't stay out too long, because not because I wanted to go home and not be out for his birthday, but I was worrying about him getting up for work later on. Right, I'm going to put a little small piece of this antique lace piece. Oh, I've got another bit attached to myself. This antique lace piece, I'm going to just cut the line straight. Don't matter about this bit, you're not going to see it. I'm going to have it coming from underneath where the two little dotted lines are. So I don't want to be chopping off a great big lot. I want to chop off the exact bit so that I don't waste any, because it's a lovely, lovely old piece. And yeah, I want to be able to use it for other things as well. Right, that'll be perfect. I've just got to come in with these bits so that they will be well hidden behind. And I can take a bit of this off. Don't need the length there at the top. And yeah, if I try and... No, right, I'll get the glue on, and then I'll have to look at it. Right, what's the top and what's the bottom? Hang on. No. Yep, that's the bottom. I do things like that so many times, so I have to remind myself to check, because sometimes, you know what I'm like, sometimes I'm like full steam ahead, and and then I end up with things upside down, back to front. You name them, I can get them there. Just like a bit hanging down like that. Right. And then I think that could be a pocket, and this could also be a small pocket. So didn't want that much glue. And it always the way, when you want a really thin line, a big dollop will come out, and when you need a right lot, it could take ages getting it to come out for you, can it? Right, I wanted it a bit on the wonk. That will do. I know you can't see most of the sheet music, but that's fine. Oh look, is that? Oh no, it's a fibre from something else. I thought I was giving away one of my ears again. If you're quite new here, when I did my last giveaway, as the cashier at the post office was taking my parcel, I noticed in the sellotape a big long strand of my hair stuck to the thing, and I was like, oh no. What have I done? How bad does that look? They've got my hair on the parcel. But yeah, it was all a panic over nothing. Everybody laughed, which normally happens around me. Everybody ends up laughing because I normally do something back to front, or upside down, can't talk, can't what do you call it, coordinate myself, but it's all fun. As long as I can laugh at myself as well, there ain't a problem, is there? Because you need to be able to laugh at yourself. Right, so on that side, because look, that will be, once the page, it will be like that, or folded the other way. But anyway, that will be a small pocket there, and then a larger one behind. Oh no though, no, it's going to catch on the doily. No, it's not going to be a larger one behind. I'm just going to open that up, because yeah, everything will just catch on that doily. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue across there, and then that won't be a pocket at the top. I wasn't thinking, when there's a doily like this, even the tiniest pieces can make it catch, can't it? So yeah, not an ideal pocket. What I do, and I have done in other journals, you see, if I want to use a doily and make it a pocket, because they are so pretty, aren't they, I stick it to acetate. That it's clear, isn't it? Like, well, if you get a clear acetate. The clear one's clear. But yeah, I get acetate and I stick the doily, or the part of the doily, I back it with acetate, and then you've got a pocket and you can slide things in and out all day long for the rest of your life, and it ain't going to catch on nothing. So little tip there. And seeing as we're doing this journal that I do fancy using the odd doily or two, you'll probably see me do that technique at some time while I'm doing this journal. Now that, even though it's not white, it's beige, but on this page it looks too white, so I'll just grab here, this was just a bit of paper I was making notes on about another project, and just dab. I haven't picked up any more ink because I don't want to make a right mess down here. I just want to age it a little bit because it was standing out too much on the page. Even though it is old, it was very clean. That's better. It's not so like in your face. Right, and then on, so that is pretty much it on there. I was thinking of going up there. I might even do that from the other side, so you just see it poking out, maybe like that. Although I think I might leave that till I come to doing the other side, because obviously this is crinkly now, but I'll probably put like big pocket or whatever on the other side, or do similar like this on the other side. Right, so we have that one. Oh, that one. I do like that green. And I think I'm just going to do this one as a journaling spot. I don't think I want to do the pocket, because they haven't got to be the same. This isn't going to be the centre signature on, I think. This is just going to be sewn into the book at random. So, like that. I'm just thinking of any of my lovely pieces. No. Oh, small little pieces. This is really lovely. This is really old. I've used a few. I think she sent me 3 or 4 of these little pieces from an antique, either larger doily or a tablecloth or something. I know she did tell me at the time, but it's a while ago now, and I've used all the others. This is the last piece, but I think Martha, if I was going to use it on any journal, it will be this one. I've been saving this last piece because I've got a bit, you know, when you get something and it's so good and you want to use it, you want to put it into those journals that you're making, especially doing like an old style shabby chic. But then yeah, when it got to the last piece, I've been holding it thinking, no, I don't want to use it, but I do want to use it on this journal because this is for Martha. but I don't know whether I want to use it on this page exactly. I am going to trim these pieces off. And yeah, have a little think. Right, so that's just my page. I want that coming off of there a bit to show a bit of the doily. And then I could have this part of the doily. Or down here. That might be nice. Or I might save this for another page actually, because I can't make a decision of where I wanted that piece now. No. No, that's too heavy and big. Oh, I've got these little ones. I coffee dyed these ages ago. Yeah, I think I'm going to use one of these little bows over here. And where's them flowers I coffee dyed? Here. Might use one of them because it's nice and it's not very big, is it? So I don't want anything covering the little space that is for journaling. I'll cut out a couple. So I think I might have one over here as well, either that side or that side. So this is going straight down, and I'm liking how the page is turning out at the minute. I haven't done this style for quite a while, and this kit is so gorgeous. It is just really, straight away I knew what style I wanted to do, and I knew that I wanted it to look like it was a book that was loved and embellished, but with like these kind of things, not with my normal embellishments and I wanted it to look like it's been around the world and added to, or maybe even passed a generation onto another generation. Like, yeah, I wanted, even though the kit is a tribute to Denise's mum, in my mind there's a character building up of someone, a lady, or maybe a couple of ladies in a family that over the years, maybe even over a century, maybe there was a lady that was a traveller, an explorer, that she went around, but she was a genteel lady of the past and did have like lace handkerchiefs and gloves and things like that, but over the years decided that she would rather have them in the book with her memories. I've got something building in my head, something like that. That's but yeah, I'm not sure what yet. So yeah, I'm sure more inspiration will come. This is my first day of printing the kit and starting with it. But yeah, while I was cutting things out, I thought, there's a story here to be told. There's a story that I want in me, like to formulate. So yeah, watch this space. It'll probably come to me where I'm going with it in my mind. Do I want that? No, I've got that there. I think there. And then, yeah, I thought maybe it wouldn't be a grandmother. I think it would be, if it went through generations in my head, the story might not go this way, but what I'm kind of picking about and not sure whether to go with or not is that a great auntie, like maybe the book went to somebody because it was her nan's sister or someone like that that had not had children and had travelled and had done things and collected things, and that then, yeah, after she passed, a great niece got the book and like was given a box, maybe given a box of odds and ends that weren't important or nobody deemed important, and then she takes it and makes it her own and does things. Maybe in the attic they found these pieces of lace on her aunt's clothing, like old clothes, and instead of throwing them she made them into a book or added them to her auntie's book, maybe, you know. So yeah, I've got that kind of story thinking. That's what I've been inspired. That's where my thought process has taken me. I love that, don't you? When you start working with something and it's so pretty and so, oh sorry, I turned the lights off. So oh, hang on, so gorgeous, like with these little bits that look all old and that you actually start, like, it starts inspiring you straight away, not just in the creative like way, like with your hands, but the creativity in your mind. Anyone else get that? It's not just me, is it? I love that. And like, yeah, it takes something special to trigger my storytelling. And yeah, this kit is something special, Denise. It really is, love, because yeah, I've picked it up and straight away it's like singing to my soul, where like you've used little bits of like your mum's past and that, and now I can try and use those bits and in like as a tribute to your mum, but make up a story in my head of something else, you know. I love that. And yeah, this kit really is inspiring me. So she's Wondubar Crafts, you've got it here, and what she makes, how she puts these together is so lovely, because yeah, there's little bits and bobs that are genuine, not just genuine pieces of old ephemera and that, but that have come from her own, oh sorry, I just kicked over my glass thinking that have come from her own family history, and that is something really special, isn't it? I'm thinking I might have that there, because there is still page behind this lace, so I might just have that there. And let's see, no, I think that'd be fine on its own there. I don't need, oh, I could put a bit of cheesecloth behind it. Let's see, right, what have I done with scissors? Oh, here they are. Oh gosh, sorry, that was my elbow. I've got a magnetic notice board next to me, and it's got these in it. Look, they're magnetic on the back, and they're things that I need, I find handy, and that. And the top one, with my pens and pencils in, I just clonked my elbow into it, and that was that. It was off. Right, so let's straighten this out, because you know what I normally do, I'd cut off a bit to the size I want it, and then I start pulling it about, and then I pull bits off and it goes too small. So I know I've got off a massive bit now. Just so I don't get caught out with the same thing that I always do. Right, so that's the size of the thing. Oh, right, and now I'll start pulling it about a little bit, and hopefully I won't pull it too much. Look, I'll start doing that and then it all starts falling apart, which I know it's supposed to, but I'll take it to the extreme. I do want to lose some of this though. Right, let's cut some off and then start again. Oh, that bit, and then maybe that'd be alright. Oh! So, I think, let's move this up here a bit so that I know I'm definitely on camera. This bit is way too big still. And you know what? After the next chop, I'll go, oh, I've cut too much off. Because that's what I do. That is my life. Look, and then I'll start getting it stuck. And then it all goes wrong. No, I think that, I don't want it over the 30, that's it. Oh, right. I want it just there, just scruffy and sort of thready. Okay. And then I'm going to have the stamp over the top. Let's get the glue just on the stamp. Right. And I'm putting quite a bit because obviously it's got to go through the cheesecloth. Right. And then just holding it down, because otherwise I will unstick it and then end up just with cheesecloth stuck everywhere. Okay, so I am kind of liking how this is going. I might do some inking around the edges of these pages. I still haven't dipped into the ink yet, but yeah, that's it. Right, I'm pretty happy with that, and that is a pocket there. So I am gonna sort something out to go in that little pot. I could just put that in it, couldn't I? But I've got to obviously back it onto something a bit thicker than that. So I'll grab oh, what have I got? Right, that don't have to be big at all, does it? Right, I'm just grabbing a bit of book page. Look, if I back that there, if I try and get that round bit, no. Oh, if I go over there, I won't get that at all. Right, yeah, I'm going to glue this on here. Let's move this out of the way a second. And that was just a scrap bit of Edith Holden that was next to me. Right. And this will make a nice little tag to journal on, because it's not too small for that. You can use them as, oh, just to embellish a page if you want to, or like this. It is enough space to journal on, and I think it'll look quite cool sticking out of there. So I'll cut it out, and yeah, I am rubbish at cutting things out, I really am. Yeah. Yeah. It's the round bits that I hate the most, like bits like this. I wish I had a bigger hole punch that could just punch out the little semicircles so that I wouldn't have to do it. Oh, but once you ink them up, they don't look so bad. So, saying that, yeah, where's my ink? I don't want it to look bad. Please look nice. Let's need to cut that bit off the bottom. That's it. Yeah, I am rubbish at fussy cutting. Really am, probably the world's worst. But there's not bits in it that's too difficult in this kit. And you can just sit and do it, can't you? And once it's done, and then you've got all this lovely ephemera to work with. That is just amazing. I love it. Oh, come on. But yeah, I'm not great at fussy cutting, but it don't matter. Look, I've got these bits done and they're gorgeous. I've got another bit that I need to cut off there and then re-ink. And then that, look, can poke in there. That's cool. I like that. I've got to get a bit more glue on there. Otherwise it will keep catching. Oh, this has gone way too gunky, isn't it? Right. Just squeeze that shut. I've got a, what's it called? Wet wipe. To unglue my fingers. And yeah. I like that. Right, so I've got one of my pages done, ain't I? So, thank you for crafting along with me if you've stuck it out. And, oh, I'm really going to love working on this journal. This is the first thing that I've done in the journal. So, we'll be doing it together, working along. And, yeah, I'm really excited about it. So, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, Denise, for trusting me with your kits. You know, being on your design team is just one of the achievements of the last year that I'm just so proud of. Like, becoming friends with you and Amy, being on both of your design teams, and being trusted with things like this, that like a tribute to your own mum. You know, I feel very honoured and very blessed. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Go and check her out. I will leave the links to her channel and her shop down below. And yeah, wonderful, wonderful kits with so much to them. She's put her heart and soul into this kit, and she does with all her work. So go and check her out. She's wonderful. You're wonderful for watching, and I am just a lucky girl. So thank you very much. I'll be back with something else very soon. Love ya. Thank you. Bye bye.